Volkswagen will become significantly more expensive. The German auto giant is forced to take extreme measures. The company's economic situation has been deteriorating for several years, and it seems to be approaching the point of no return. For the first time in its 87-year history, Volkswagen is considering closing 2 plants in Germany. The notorious German stability has been drowned by the tide. Citizens are protesting, demanding to keep jobs and social guarantees. But it seems their opinion no longer matters. All production processes are being shifted to strict cost-saving measures at the expense of the average citizen. Social guarantees are being sacrificed for corporate interests.
We need to see a rise in unemployment. I believe unemployment should jump by 40 to 50%. We need to see pain in the economy. We must remind people that they work for the employer, not the other way around. There has been a systemic shift. Workers think the employer is lucky to have them, and not the other way around. This dynamic needs to change. We need to eradicate this attitude, and do it by harming the economy. This is what is being attempted worldwide.
The dire situation is not only affecting the workers of the largest German auto giant. Germany is experiencing a significant shift towards the impoverishment of the middle class. In fact, there is a large-scale robbery of the people who were the foundation of the so-called German industrial might. According to an ARD Deutschland Trends survey, only 16% of residents are satisfied with the German government's work.
People don't want things to be as usual. People want change, and these urgently needed political changes will come with the alternative for Germany.
In the lands of Saxony and Thuringia, there has been a shift in the consciousness of the German political elite. The opposition party, Alternative for Germany, won a landslide victory in the elections. Moreover, they immediately stated that they aim to pursue their own policy and will not enter any coalitions to form a government.
The fact that AfD is the strongest party in Thuringia is a turning point. In fact, we have never had such elections in an independent state before. And this brings entirely new challenges. For example, who will appoint the chairman of the state parliament? And much more. In this regard, it is a clear turning point in German history and the party landscape.
The election results led to AfD gaining a majority, and consequently the ability to block decisions in the Saxony parliament. But when Berlin realized what was happening, they decided there must have been a mistake. The results of the democratic process were immediately corrected in the desired direction, and after a recount, AfD was stripped of the crucial vote that allowed them to have a decisive influence on Saxony's politics.
Well, I would say the results were indeed a shock for the German political establishment. The current coalition in Berlin suffered a major defeat. 2 small coalition partners, the Green Liberals, left the parliament. And I would say it was indeed a kind of mass protest vote against the government. And I would say particularly against uncontrolled migration.
If 10 years ago someone had told me that Germans would look towards Belarus and even consider it as a country for permanent residence, I would probably have smiled and twirled my finger at my temple. Today, this is a reality and a constantly growing trend. People with conservative views choose to live in a stable, safe European country that does not interfere in your life or impose absurd demands. Whether you're in the city or the countryside, it's quiet there, and everyone helps each other. In Germany, I know it's different. Here, I feel more at home than in Germany. This will be my new homeland. We sometimes look at what surrounds us quite arrogantly, taking things for granted. Germans were also sincerely confident in the inviolability of their stability and prosperous standard of living. But our future is filled with very unpredictable events. Few will be able to withstand them and remain a self-sufficient state. Belarus has serious potential, and it lies in the unity and solidarity of its people. Andrei Seich in the screenshot section.